Good morning to one and all. This is KLGREDDY. Now I want to discuss about the topic communication technologies. In this we have two types: wired communication technologies and wireless communication technologies. First we discuss about wired communication technologies. Here we have different wired communication technologies. First one is we are most familiar wired USB, and the second one is Ethernet. Third one is UART by USART, and next one is SPI, and the last one is I2C. These are the 5 wired communication technologies. Actually, this wired communication technology, and it can be serial asynchronous communication or synchronous serial communication. Both type of communications are present in this wired. Now we discuss about wired USB. We all know that USB means it is acronym for Universal Serial Bus. This wired USB, it is a fast serial transmission and fast serial receiving between the host, embedded systems and distributed devices. It is about wired USB. Here in this wired USB we can connect nearly 127 devices with a single host. That means with single computer the maximum devices that are allowed to connect is 127. Example: wired USB, mouse, anything which is a wired device and having the USB connection. And coming to the data transmission speed of this wired USB, they may be varies based on the different standards, type of the standards of USBs. Generally, data transmission speed is the lowest speed is 1.5 Mbps and up to 12 Mbps, but it is for basic standard. We have different type of standards: USB 1.1, 2.0, 3.0 and 3.1. For our mobiles, Android mobiles and other new technology mobiles, the USB standard supported is USB 2.0, 3.0 and 3.1. The basic one is USB 1.1. It is a normal USB. Its speed is, the minimum speed is 1.5 Mbps and a maximum of 12 Mbps speed. And the second one is USB 2.0. It is called minimum sized connector. It has a maximum capacity speed of 480 Mbps. Means data transmission rate is 480 Mbps. And USB 3.0, it is called micro sized connector, and it has a maximum data transmission speed of 5 Gbps. And the latest and advanced one is USB 3.1. Still many companies are performing research on this USB 3.1. Up to now USB 3.0 is available. This 3.1 also, it is called super speed USB, and it supports up to the data transmission speed of 10 Gbps, which is the fastest. And second, coming to Ethernet. Generally what we are connected in our colleges, in buildings, local area networks, it is Ethernet connection. Simply, It is a LAN, local area network of computers, devices and workstations. It is the Ethernet, and it is based on IEEE standard 802.2, and this Ethernet has the following services: local device nodes, computers, systems and local resources, whatever it may be. Here in this Ethernet we use wired bus topology. Generally we prefer bus topology. Here for data connection or for IP address, the Ethernet uses 48-bit MAC address mechanism. Coming to transmission speeds, the Ethernet speed may depends on the type of the cable we are using. There are different type of cables. Generally it is discussed in transmission media in computer networks. There are four type of transmission media with respect to wired connection. First one is shielded and unshielded wires, and next one is second one is high quality coaxial cables, third one is twisted pair cables, and the fourth one is fiber optics. Fiber optics is the advanced one. Generally we use up to unshielded and shielded wires and coaxial cables. Simply we call it as CAT cables. We prefer the quality CAT 5 or 6 cables. Generally in our college we connect the Ethernet through these CAT cables, high quality coaxial cables. Coming to these transmission speeds, for unshielded and shielded wires, the minimum transmission speed is 10 Mbps and maximum 100 Mbps. And high quality coaxial cables, it shows the maximum speed 1 Gbps. This is what we can see when we use that high quality cable CAT 5 or CAT 6 cable. If we connect to a system, it shows 1 Gbps. That is the maximum transfer rate speed obtained through that cable. For twisted pair cables, it supports 5 Gbps data transmission speed, and the fiber optics, it has a speed of 10 Gbps maximum data transmission speed, which is the highest in case of wired connection Ethernet. This is all about Ethernet. And next one is UART or USART serial communication. UART means universal asynchronous transmission. USART means universal synchronous asynchronous transmission. Mainly this UART, it performs serial communication, means 8 bits one after other, 8 bits one after other upon the successive interval of times. And coming to USART, here it provides the serial communication in both synchronous mode and asynchronous mode. Actually synchronous means one after other, which is a serial. Asynchronous means all bytes are transferred in a single frame. This is about UART and USART. And the next one is SPI, serial peripheral interface. It is the most widely used serial synchronous communication method. Here we have two modes. One is in transmission, one is the source, other one is the receiver. Here the source of the serial synchronous output or input, we call it as the master. Generally the data that is sending, it is the source, we call it master, and the receiving one we call it as slave. In this SPI, we have four type of signals that we are highly used. They are SCLK, which is a signal or clock information. Second one is MISO, that means master input and slave output. Third one is MOSI, master output and slave input. Last one is SS, slave select, it is for signal. And the fourth one is I square C bus. I call it as I2C bus. That means inter-integrated circuit bus. Generally, it is developed by Philips Semiconductors for data transmission. Here, generally, about this I square C bus, we all know about ICs, integrated circuits. They mutually network through a common serial synchronous bus. That synchronous serial bus is called as I square C bus. It is of three standards. I square C bus has three standards. The first one is industrial 100 kbps I square C and industrial 100 kbps SM I square C, and the last one is industrial 400 kbps I square C. These I square C bus, they carry two lines not to carry the signals. The two lines are, first one is for clock and other one is for bidirectional data. Coming to the operation modes of this I square C, generally I square C is operated in four modes in between the master and slave. First one is master transmission, master transmit. Second is master receiving and slave transmit and slave receiving. This is about wired communication technology in IoT. Thank you.